This activity is called How Far Does a Sneeze Travel? Here is what you need: a spray bottle, water, yellow food coloring, white pieces of paper. You need about 2 to 4. And this is what you should do. You're going to add the food coloring to the spray bottle filled with water. Then you're going to line paper on the table. You're going to spray the colored water over the paper on the table and measure to see how far the water traveled. We're going to pretend that the water is a sneeze or droplets from a sneeze, and we're going to see how far a sneeze can travel. Alright, I'm about to show you. Okay, friends, for today's activity, we're going to see how far a sneeze can travel. Here's what you need. You need paper. You need food coloring. I have yellow food coloring here. I have a spray bottle with water here, and I have a pencil here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up my paper on the table because this is going to track how far the sneeze goes. I'm going to put my extra paper on the floor. I will get it if I need it. So I'm going to write 1 for this paper, 2 for this paper, and 3 for this paper. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to take my yellow food coloring and I'm going to put it in this spray bottle. Let's see. Let's count how many drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so you can see that there's yellow food coloring in there. Now the reason why I put yellow food coloring in here is so that you can see it on the paper. So once the paper gets wet, you can see that the water from this bottle got on the paper. So now I'm going to shake it up. And now I'm going to pretend like I'm going to sneeze. And we're going to see how far the water in this bottle travels on the paper. So I'm going to show you the paper after I'm done. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to try one more time. I don't even see the yellow in this. Come on, food coloring. 1, 2, 3. All right. So we're going to look at my paper. My paper doesn't show the yellow food coloring. I think I needed to drop more than 10 drops in there, but on this paper, we can see that it has some water droplets here. That's paper 1, and that's the paper that is closest to me. For paper 2, which is in the middle, paper 2 got more water droplets than paper 1. Now let's see if paper 3, which is the farthest from me, has any water droplets on it. And as you can see, yes it does. The water droplets go up to here. So if that was a real sneeze, anybody who's sitting or just standing from right here to the end of this table, which would be the end of paper 3, would have gotten sneezed on. That is why it is a good idea to cover your mouth when you sneeze. it is best to sneeze in your elbow. That way, when you're shaking hands or if you're touching something with your hands, you have less germs on it. So when you sneeze, just go like this to cover your mouth, and it will protect people in the area. Because it is not very nice to sneeze on people. And for the people who are getting sneezed on, they're not going to be too happy because you're sharing germs. And we don't want to share germs because germs are not for sharing.